Hello friends and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a continuation of us getting my house ready for Christmas. I'm a little late this year, but it's all good. I am doing pretty good on getting all of our presents purchased though, so hey, that counts, right? Today we're going to be focusing on getting my living room finished up. The tree is up. We just have to do everything else, and I'm also going to be sharing a fun DIY project that I did on some ornaments. So let's go ahead and get this video started. First up, my house is rather clean for the beginning of a video today. So I actually cleaned beforehand. I know a lot of people do like clean and decorates with me, but this living room was just far beyond cleaning with me. It would have been its own separate video. There are some toys out here and I am going to explain that, but I wanted to share like an overview of what the living room looks like before we get started. My husband's going to come over and help us with the fireplace. It needs to be cleaned out. I am so excited to get this fireplace decorated, hang our stockings, get my Kirkland garland up. But first, we are actually going to start next to our couch. I'm going to go ahead and decorate this little end table. My youngest is almost 5. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that. So my kids aren't super young, but my nephews will be visiting quite a bit over this winter season, and they do stay with us. So I'm going to be trying to keep all of my tabletop, at least my tabletops that are in toddler reach zone. I'm going to be keeping them pretty simple and not breakable. So I'm going to go ahead and put this Hobby Lobby tree over here that I got, and I'm just going to keep it in that metal container along with some Amazon candlesticks and some battery operated lights. And I'm going to finish the table off with this Letters to Santa mailbox. It is so cute and my kids love using it. They actually have already put Letters to Santa in there. And then I'm just going to set some coasters here so that we can easily grab them. But this is a super simple, quick little corner that I absolutely love. And there are their little letters in there already. I am so excited for Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, the thought of all the new things coming into the house is a little overwhelming for me. If you've been here a while, you know my family just moved up from Florida last year to Georgia. And this gray bin with the green lid, that was actually still full of toys out in the garage. I think I have 2 or 3 bins out there, including this one. I think there's 3, including this one. But my son and his friends were playing in the garage the other day, and they found a bin of toys. Thankfully, they only found 1 bin, so I am going to be pulling all of our toys out. It is going to be a very big project, but it needs to be done, and I want to do it before Christmas. So be on the lookout for that in the next week or 2. But right now, we are going to start putting all of this gorgeous decor out. I am so excited about my garland, although you will see that it put up a fight for me, but it's okay. We made it through. This is the Norfolk pine from Kirkland's, and I also got some of the stems from Kirkland's, and I will grab those and show you too. I have some Aldi reindeer. All of the candles and candelabras on this table are from Hobby Lobby. That strand of bell garland is from Amazon along with the bells, and I will definitely mention those again when we go to decorate, and everything I will leave linked below. Now the fun begins though, and I'm pretty sure by the time I get done with this garland, it's actually going to be dark outside. And I had a house full of kids on this particular night, so you're gonna see a lot of weird shots, I'm sure, because I'm trying to like avoid all of the kids in the house. This garland was a learning process. I had already stuck on some appliance type sticky command type thing. I got them on Amazon though, so they're not command brand. The command brand was way more expensive, so I will leave these linked below because they worked perfectly. And this garland took some trial and error. I had like this swoopy, like wavy vision in my head, and as you can see, we're not getting there right now. And I was not sure how to attach the garland together, like how to keep it where I wanted it. So you will see we end up busting out the zip ties. Zip ties were definitely the real MVP for this decorating season for me. So let's go ahead and just watch this mess unfold.
No, I can't wait for the weekend waking up next to you. We'll be sharing our secrets, making dreams come true. Let's have a toast for the lovers. We'll tumble round in the snow, and my heart's going boom, boom, boom. You're so beautiful. What a night. Can you feel it too? Girl, I won't let you go. When the sky comes alive, let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday. Let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday. Yeah.
If this is up until March, you know why. No, no ma'am. Get up there right now. Get up there. Maybe I was exaggerating a little bit. Maybe not March, but definitely like late January. We are finally making some headway now. Now that I got all 3 pieces attached to the actual mantle, now I just need to manipulate the garland a little bit, twist it how I want it, and then that's when I add these zip ties, just kind of make everything stay in place. So let's go ahead and finish this part up so we can start hanging the stockings.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm.
I really wanted to add lights to this garland, and I already had these fairy lights on hand, and I had seen some people use them on like Instagram and YouTube and things like that. And I wasn't really a huge fan of the silver fairy lights on the green garland. So I didn't think I was going to like it, and I was right. I didn't end up liking it. I wanted to leave this part in here though. I wanted to show you what it looked like with the silver wired fairy lights. I did end up getting some green battery operated lights, and I actually mentioned that in last week's video, and I also linked them because I figured they would sell out very quick, and I'm pretty sure they did. Last time I checked, I needed one more strand, and when I checked, they're like 2 weeks out for shipping. I'll have to check again though, and I will leave the updated link in the description box. But the lights that I ended up switching them to are gorgeous. I did want to leave this in here though, just so you can see like the contrast between the silver fairy lights and the garland. You'll have to let me know in the comments, do you like this look? For me, I did not, so you'll see I end up making a split-second decision to just take them all off, and that was after I already put the bells on, so I had to like try and get them off with the bells already on. I ended up ordering the green wired lights after this, so I will add it here, and this is what it looked like with the lights on with the green wired lights, and I absolutely love it. Oh my goodness, it is so good. So you'll have to let me know, do you prefer the silver fairy lights that are on there now, or do you prefer the updated green wired lights? Now I'm adding this bell garland that I got on Amazon, and I just strung both sides, and then I found center, and that's where I'll put the thumbtack. Yes, I use thumbtacks to secure these, and this is where I had made that decision to take all of the lights off. I knew I wasn't happy with it, so I didn't want to just keep adding stuff to the mantle, getting it all even more intertwined. So the wired lights had to go, and I'm so happy I ended up just taking those down.
While we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close You know the stars are shining just.
Don't these look so cute hanging here? Too bad I have to take them all down right now. I totally forgot to put the bells up before I hung the stockings. So you can see I'm like trying to add the bells right now to see if it was going to work. And the bells ended up in front of the first stocking, well, like the first two stockings almost. So I ended up just taking all of the stockings down. I did try and do it like one at a time at first, and then I was like, you know what? The placement is just not going to add up. So I did end up taking them all down. I was using the super small little command hooks, and they come with a bunch of extra sticky tabs. So it all ended up working out. I'm so happy that I remembered the bells. I actually got these, I want to say in October, maybe even before that, but they are from Walmart and they were like $10. So it was such a good deal and I absolutely love them. Once we get all the stockings hung back up, we are going to add some wooden stocking name tags that I had made on Etsy. And then we're going to add some ribbon. You'll see this year. Zip ties and ribbon. Those were like my two main things this year.
And just for you, let's take a walk. And we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. Love and so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. With you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
I got both of these ribbons at Hobby Lobby, the burgundy velvet with the frayed edges along with this plaid. I am loving plaid this season. I don't know what has gotten into me. As soon as I saw this, I had to have it. And what would make it even better is if I could find some plaid ribbon with some burgundy in it. So if you know of any, definitely leave it in the comments down below because I would love to find some. I want to put this stuff everywhere. All of the ribbon that I got this year from Hobby Lobby was all in just the normal ribbon section. It was not with the Christmas stuff. Now we are turning our attention to the couch, and my kids take the term throw pillows quite literally. So even though these are only going to be on the couch for a short time, we're going to make it pretty while we can. That Christmas tree pillow along with this pillow are from Target this year. This green pillow was part of a 2-pack that I got on Amazon, and it is a Chanel fabric, and you guys, it does not attract dog hair. I'm not sure what makes it not attract dog hair, but I absolutely love it. Unlike the pillow that you can see in that corner, the burgundy one, that is a boucle fabric. And yes, I had to Google the pronunciation of boucle. And it's actually a trending fabric right now, but it definitely attracts the dog hair. I love the color, so I'm not sure if I should keep it or not. Maybe I will look for another burgundy pillow cover to swap it out with. And then the brown pillow covers were also a pack of 2 that I got on Amazon. And right now you can see that boucle of fabric a little bit better on that burgundy pillow cover. That Christmas tree pillow went upstairs, and then I end up putting this burgundy pillow on the little reading chair in the corner along with a gingerbread man pillow. But you're going to see it takes me a few times to get everything right. I could not decide on the placement of these pillows at all.
The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a car.
I had these candlesticks, well, 2 of them. I had 2 candlesticks and then that reindeer on the hearth until my nephews got here, and then I ended up moving them upstairs to my bedroom on my dresser on like both sides of my TV, and I love it. So they're actually still there. So you will get to see that in my bedroom decorate video. And I got a new tree for my bedroom. I will definitely be sharing that with you guys in an upcoming video. But right now I'm going to take 2 of these pine stems that I got at Kirkland's, and I'm just going to pretty much toss them in this vase from Hobby Lobby. And I don't think I have footage of me putting the branches in the vase, but I did end up coming back and adding a set of lit branches that I got on the Target dollar spot, and they add the perfect glow to this coffee table. I don't like burning candles on my coffee table. I will burn candles in the kitchen when I'm cleaning it, but for on the coffee table, the branches add the perfect glow, so I will make sure to include a clip of that at the end. But these bells you have probably seen all over social media. They are definitely a trending item this year, and for good reason. They are large, they're heavy, and they're a really good deal. I want to say all 3 of them were like $21, and I did choose to cut the like twine jute rope off the top, and I added my chiffon ribbon that I got on Amazon. I added this stuff everywhere, especially when we get to the kitchen. In my next video, you'll see that I go a little ribbon crazy, but it adds like the perfect holiday festive touch without going overboard. And then I'm just going to put this right onto the tray, and having all of the decor on the tray like this makes it super easy to just pick it up and move it, like when my nephews were here. And I even put the remote on it, so it's super functional and real life. Like, we need the remote on our coffee table, so it works perfectly. And this is where I put the candlesticks on our hearth. I do end up taking that tall one off just because I didn't think it looked right. This year I stuck to only things that can handle high heat on our hearth. Last year I had some candlesticks with like the battery operated candles, but it was made of wax, and a red candle melted all over the place because my husband and son had lit a fire with the candlesticks still there. So I made sure to keep only things that could actually get hot. But now you saw that I just moved that tree down to my husband's office. I thought I would go ahead and take that out just because when you walk into the room, it does kind of draw your attention because it's in the center, and I wanted more of the Christmas elements. And then when I bring it back up, it's going to be like having a new tree in the space. And this is what everything looks like. Obviously Milo is enjoying it, and that lumbar pillow I actually got at Costco for $9.99. So if you have not checked Costco lately, definitely check them out because they have some cute stuff. I even got our front porch mat from Costco. But now we are switching gears 100%, and we are going to be working on a quick DIY project. In last week's video, we decorated my 9-foot flock tree that is in our entryway this year, and that tree was actually in our living room last year. And so when I put that tree up in the entryway, the ornaments went with it. So I don't have any ornaments for our new tree this year, and I have been seeing these gorgeous Studio McGee velvet and like almost concrete looking ornaments floating around, and I absolutely love them, but they're very, very pricey. So I thought we would go ahead and DIY some ourselves. I've seen this done so many times, and it is very simple. All of the ornaments I'm doing today I got from Hobby Lobby, so they were all 50% off for the Christmas sale. These gold ones, I want to say they were like $3.50 after the discount, and actually all of them were. And the 4 packs of the clear ones were also $3.50. I had the chalk paint and the baking soda on hand, so I just had to get the $8 can of spray paint. Overall, it was a very inexpensive project for the amount of ornaments I was able to get. And right now I'm just going to place some of the ornament caps on a skewer. That way I can stick them into a box and spray paint them. I know, very, very professional.
Out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true.
While the spray paint dries, we're going to head inside and start making our baking soda and paint mixture. These are the 4 paints that I have out right now. I really only end up using truffle and mineral. And then I also mix up a little bit of sandstone, but I mostly stuck to truffle and mineral. So right now you'll see my brown paint is pretty old. They're actually all pretty old. So I went ahead and just plopped some down, and then you'll see in a second I start adding water to it. And you just want to kind of find the consistency that works best for you. You obviously don't want it too runny and you don't want it too thick, or else you're just going to be putting like globs on your ornament. So you just want like a nice, somewhat thick mixture, but not too thick that it's just going to be like big globs.
Darling, I get you on my mind when Christmas comes to town. It's getting cold, baby. I just want you close. I got all this joy in my heart, and if it's getting dark, yeah, we can go inside. Baby, won't you hold me tight? I don't need any presents, 'cause I know I have you.
Now we are going to do our base layer, and you can literally use any type of paintbrush you want to apply the base layer. The beauty with these ornaments is honestly the messier the better, and the more texture the better. So different brush strokes, and you're not going for like smoothness or anything like that or prettiness. You just want to get a good layer on the ornament. And then all of my ornaments, I did end up doing 2 layers, and then I went in with the paper towel to add the second color. So right now we're going to go ahead and put the base layer on all of the ornaments, and then I will do a second layer on all of the ornaments. And as we go and as I keep doing more and more ornaments, I come up with tips and tricks that I'll jump on and share with you guys. That way you can learn from my experience.
I just need you, and I know it will be a magic holiday. Oh, you make it all okay. Oh, it's a magic holiday. Ooh, the rest just fades away. It's you and me. Magic holiday. The fire is burning bright, and the snow.
Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with sandstone as a base for some of the ornaments. And once again, you just want to make sure your consistency isn't super runny so that it's like running off the ornament, but you don't want it too thick just because there is the baking soda, which is pretty dry to begin with. So you just want like a good, nice, almost like maybe a little bit thinner than pancake consistency, I guess I would say, because you do want the texture, but you definitely don't want globs of paint. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of the ornaments coated with this base color. And then once you get the base on, it doesn't necessarily mean that's what color the ornament is going to be, because when you go back in with the paper towel, you can literally end up adding so much brown that it just looks like a brown ornament. And the same goes for the brown based ornaments. You can end up adding so much of the lighter color that it ends up just looking like a lighter color ornament. So let's go ahead and get this base coat, and then we'll do another coat on all of them, and then we'll start adding the texture. While the second coat of paint dries, I thought I'd go ahead and show you how the caps turned out. And these are some of the ornaments I actually did a few weeks ago, the first time I ever tried this little DIY experiment. And I love the gold ones because if you rub it enough when you put the texture on, you can actually get the gold to kind of shine through. And that red was more of like an experiment that I didn't really like, but I love all of these ones. And the black velvet ones, I actually got these at Hobby Lobby back like months and months and months ago before the had went viral, and I didn't know they were going to go viral, obviously. So I didn't have a chance to get any others or any of them in different colors. But moving on, we are going to do another little quick DIY while we wait for that second coat of paint to dry. I need a vase for my entryway table, and I shared last week that I ended up taking those like chip trees, or what I was calling them. They're like wood chips made into trees. I ended up taking those back, and I have another flock tree that will work perfectly in the spot I need it, but I didn't have another white type of crock or vessel or vase. So I remembered I had this one up in my bedroom just sitting there waiting for me to do something with it. So this was the perfect opportunity. So I just whipped up a little bit of a white paint and baking soda mixture, and I ended up realizing that applying the paint strokes in a horizontal way gave it almost like a clay vase spun type of feel. So I definitely recommend applying the paint in this direction. And I ended up doing 2 coats of the paint, and then I went in with the third coat, and I will show you the third coat. I did a dabbing motion, and then I used like different angles on the sponge brush to kind of give it a super textured feel. But before we do that third coat, I'm going to let these 2 coats of paint dry, and we're going to start adding texture to our ornaments. And for this layer, I chose to just use paint. I didn't add any baking soda. If you're using acrylic paint, I would probably go ahead and still add some baking soda just to thicken it up a little bit. And you'll notice once I dab into the paint, I offload onto the plate before I go onto the ornament. You can always add more paint, but you can't take paint away. So you definitely want to start small and just build it up. And you'll notice this turned into a family painting activity. I had bought a kit of, I believe it was 4 clay ornaments for the kids to paint. So when Madison saw me painting, she wanted to paint some ornaments, and she actually ends up making one that looks exactly like mine. It was so cute. And then Mackenzie jumps in, and yes, Madison got paint on her shirt. We're a mess around here.
this year. Very Merry Christmas, a joyful cheer. A very Merry Christmas, oh, let me hear. Yes, very Merry Christmas without old tears. Every night, every day is a happy holiday.
Mommy, like that?
Perfect.
Okay.
Maybe we can even have Daddy come and drop
No.
colors of mouth.
Yeah.
Careful. Oh wow. We are gonna have to redo the table.
Why?
You're making a mess. And you're touching your face. Oh dear.
There's no way to the candy at all.
This third layer was definitely tedious, but it was so worth it. I am so happy with the amount of texture I was able to get onto this very smooth glazed pot. And the other vases that are on the entryway table are pure white. So I wanted to go ahead and just do this one pure white, and then I figured if anything, this is the perfect base that I could actually add on to. If I want to make it look aged or distressed, I could just add some browns. Jumping back to our ornaments now, this is how they are all looking, and they are dry enough that we can go ahead and put their little ornament caps back on. So let's go ahead and do that now, and then we're going to move out into the living room, and we are going to start actually decorating the Christmas tree. It's been up, I want to say probably over a month now, just completely bare, but I am not complaining. I love Christmas trees before they are decorated, especially my flocked one in the entryway. I could probably just not even decorate that tree, and it is so pretty that it is just good enough as is. We are going to go ahead and decorate the tree though. This is the flock tree that I end up putting in that white pot. So let's go ahead and grab these ornaments and head to the living room, but not before checking in with Mackenzie. What you working on?
A masterpiece.
A masterpiece. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is definitely a masterpiece. Okay, can we go get in the bath now?
Sure.
All right, let's go take a bath while this dries, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Dobby hand.
It's okay. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna help you. Okay, gotta go. Be back soon, guys.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Come to Bethlehem and see Him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria
Our tree is officially decorated, our mantle is officially done, and I am so excited to just enjoy this space. It has been a long time coming. I am excited to get up into my bedroom. I cannot wait to put this tree up. It's definitely a little bit different than what I typically would purchase for a Christmas tree, but I'm excited to share it with you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this holiday content. I know I'm getting a late start to it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I will see you guys super soon in my next one. Bye, friends.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to